Okay, well, we have Prime Gaming Agent Select here. Let's see what RRQ likes to do here.
I think let him cook. I think Reina has potential.
Wait, we're actually going to Reina?
I think the flashes are really good here.
Oh, we're actually going to Reina. Okay.
And that's what they're going for.
Holy hell, we're actually going to Reina. I'm in for this. I think it's an okay map, dude. With the flashes that go out.
Double Neon too, which is kind of a rare pick so far. This is going crazy. You have the Sage,
Fast Reina we get.
Thing that's going on for
Obviously, I would rather have a Reina that an agent that has some util, but again, I'm kind of down for Reina at the moment.
These teams' answers. This is going to be exciting.
Oh,
on the right player,
I love it, and I hope you guys are all strapped in for a wild ride.
So
let's go ahead and send it over to the hottest casting team in Brazil. Literally,
Scream could never scream. Scream's a changed man. Scream doesn't play the duelists. Doesn't believe in the duelists.
It's an exciting game, you know. You get a
Reina,
moving.
Reina main for 2 years.
As well.
Yeah, get him a solo. Get it real close up and see how he's
yeah,
doing.
it's a weird timeline
anyway,
we're in, chat.
Let's
I'm not
focus
gonna
on
lie
the
to you.
matchup at hand because I think I liked what Mimi said about this, at least map select-wise, that Lotus is quite indicative of that off-season prep. How well you're ready for this. You're coming
I think I had this here.
Some very unique compositions.
Maybe,
I'm gonna leave you to that Reina choice because that's
we
got to be at
can.
the forefront of your mind here.
It really is. I mean,
Maybe we can get this
one
like
out.
here.
First time
Should be okay. Let me try and check the volume. Okay, no.
Every single agent in the pool
We'll put it here. Should be fine. Right, FUT on defense, RRQ on attack.
As Bala was touching on as well, Neon's on either side.
I didn't do predictions. Okay, chat, after pistol, I'll do predictions.
Right off the rip. Here they come.
Yeah, there's going to be walls galore, but already good start for RRQ.
How much value do they get out the Reina?
If he gets that hot hand early, really starts feeling out the
Early
game.
knife goes in.
Want to see how this Reina
Dude,
works. So
they're playing a
at the tip of the list for me in this point.
Wait,
Now,
we have 2 comps that don't have any info gatherers. That's kind of nuts on this map. In terms of like a Sky server and
Reina's on the board now, has that higher
Fade.
HP, given the devour. Shadow's still going to be taken down. Maj looking around here at the drop, managing to find an opening kill, gets Tevital in the head as well.
Nice.
And suddenly it's Evan.
Reina on pistols.
Finds the first.
Frenzy, but does have the armor. Nice, okay. Big run for FUT. Right, chat, I'm going to do like 30 seconds on this prediction to see if we can do this one fast.
They had everything they wanted.
A fantastic shutdown on Kiwi to kick things off, but a fantastic turn at the end as Helicopter just manages to find
Okay, you got 30 seconds
kill.
on this one.
Felt like Evan had that one in his grasp, but it gets stolen away. That's the first round out. Let's see if FUT can hold on to this next one, or if it gets snatched away from him, much like we saw for Global Esports in the previous set. But a great retake and a great way to start off the series.
And a sigh of relief for
Whoa.
FUT as well. Just getting comfortable on the stage. Yes, we have seen them break out occasionally into some more international events, but they certainly do not have comfort on a stage like this. There's certainly a little bit more pressure to it. We have seen them have issues in the past with that sort of thing.
It's a big watch buy.
Okay,
Okay, going into this.
Put off kilter on those early
Everyone
maps.
buying up what we got. We've got
Stabilize
4
your
sheriffs, so
weapon.
probably some light armors.
Slept on by this early start.
Cam heard and destroyed. More looking for those headshots. Nano swarms in response.
Cypher's causing a bit of mayhem. We see Sage will go up. That's a lot of spamming, so you're probably going to see a rotate go in.
Here's Mr. Fall.
Nice shot.
One, but Emin swings around the corner, gets him with the sheriff.
No trade, the slow, allowing that spacing to sit favorably, at least for now, towards FUT, and the rotations have been brought in. 3 players now posted towards that C site. Yes, they have left Kiwi over towards A just because of the
that was a
presence
huge watch
earlier.
buy, it really was.
More, but
Let's see how much damage they can do into this one. Knife goes in.
gets anything off that, certainly
That
does. So information
only
obviously
hit
all
1, I
noted as
think. I
well. So
don't
not
forget
too
hit the
subtle at
Omen.
this point, still have that utility in place. Finally removed at about the 40-second marker. They could potentially try and pull another pick here. Let's see what they can find. Does anyone get over aggressive? Does anyone get caught out?
Just barely been able to see Maj there either way. With the Vandal in hand. Take a shot to the chest, but wins out in the fight. Now it's just the 2 last players standing. Flipshot and Tepital, the veterans for the side of RRQ, to try to get this eco round across the board.
And get a plant.
We'll
take that. Okay, not too bad.
Find the eliminations.
Rebuy armor, probably no for these 2, and then rebuy full gun. And they got a plant, it's not the worst.
Ahead of themselves, Aaron being incredibly cautious. Yes, that was that initial trade towards the C site, but no pressure on them yet. I like that. I like seeing composure in this team. When I look
Right,
at football,
RRQ, how are we going to handle this fast?
I've seen a fair amount of them in the EMEA region. I want to see discipline coming into effect. I want to see good spacing, good trading. All those fundamentals, I want to see them hold throughout this series. So far, composure kept.
Chat, now we've had every
I
agent, right?
didn't see
With the
those
Reina getting picked here.
stingers or anything beyond a couple of
I'm
sheriffs.
pretty
So,
sure, unless we're
as it
forgetting
stands,
anyone.
RRQ
Okay.
still looking like they're working the map,
A
but
main
the
at the
field
beginning.
being
What have we
high
got
on
to
the
shut
land,
this down?
they
Probably a
still
good
want to see what
amount.
that Reina does.
We had 3 people
So
with
far,
Util.
he's been doing quite a bit. The most right now for the team with that 3 and 2. Now with rifles in hand.
Is anyone going to shoot the
Where they
knife?
Start building some momentum. Looks like it might be another fast hit out the gate. As they go rushing forward.
Ooh,
Flash
okay.
does connect. It's
No
like
knife.
Just have these cross lanes.
It's like noughts and
Damn.
crosses over there, but there is one player ahead and EJ gets isolated.
What an interesting
There's
way
no
to
trade,
handle
they're
this from
desperate
FUT.
for it to bottle swings, but
We
Football's
run
pretty
up close and we
towards this. They
wall
want that
this, so
fight
you have to
towards
kind of
A.
swing
They
around.
just
Hey, I like
completely
this.
Douse the ground with that slow field from the Sage. Just no way for Tabottle to just get himself out of there. He manages to find the 1 kill. Let's see what MN and Flipshatter can do to try to.
That was pretty cool. The Sage, I liked what they did with the
Sage.
Sage here.
Crept up all the way to A
Slow
stairs.
while running, then you have this, and then we extra slowed here. Just full util heavy shutdown. Worked
Prax
great.
has to be careful though as well. If he goes down, there's a deep hold towards CT could be potential. Oman doing exactly as required, as prescribed. Clear the
Yeah,
side,
I thought
ensure
this
no
was
one's around
great.
here,
Honestly,
looking
this
for about
was
45
good.
seconds. And this is what I want to see from Football is though, no overextension.
Interesting
no
to see that I thought the
overpushing,
K was going to
no
throw
untradeable
the
things. RRQ, what you do
knife,
is
but
they've
actually it
been
was
given a little
like,
bit of
I
freedom.
think there was a
Sliggy
nade,
is going down,
and
so
I think
time
there
will
was
be in their
maybe
side.
2 flashes
A
in the
little
end
bit
once
of
they were
what the biggest
dueling.
things they need to do is get MN
I
this
think
kill.
they did breach stun, right?
Get
And
the
it didn't
power
stop
off,
it.
Top back up. They're gonna fault line. He's gonna go for the swing. He's
good.
got them both lined up, but he just
I would
can't
have to
quite
watch
find
it
the
again.
eliminations.
Yeah, spacing decent enough there for Footballists. It's going to ask a lot of it. Oh, no way. The paranoia. Zero vision.
What a
zero
great
chance.
start for FUT.
Footballists
4 of them
again,
survive as
they
well.
relinquish
3,000
that
on top of
control.
all
They
of
pull
this.
back a little deeper, hold
Some
CT.
rebuys of armor,
You
but
saw
this is
Cracks out, and they took the
fantastic
double
from them.
swing
Nice
towards
start,
Tez.
and again,
They were
good
fully equipped.
read
Always
in
gonna
terms of
track
A
back
Punisher
their way.
now. You can just
This
see
is great
RRQ are probably
football.
talking about what
Converting
went
the
on
bonus
over
here.
towards here.
Walking out with rifles galore. They got everything they wanted.
Yeah, I mean, just that defensive setup, shutting down those pushes over towards Rubble on the A side have been looking really good so far. See how that continues. As it seems like that's widely just going to be Kiwi's playing ground, just constantly hovering around that side. But RRQ are now swinging their sights over towards C.
Yeah, this
perhaps.
was
See if they want to up the tempo because they are going in. 4 stingers.
This was
half
kinda
off on everybody.
sick.
Just Sheriff there for Elmimore.
You've got to say that there was a rock'em sock'em fight over towards A. There was a lot of utility behind it, a lot of
Stinger
presence.
Madness,
This could be a
4
quick
out.
response, maybe test that C site if that's what they think is a potential
This
fight
time we have
possibility.
5 people
As
going
it
over
stands,
towards
they can
here.
make it
Sage
work
just
with
playing
far less.
contact,
They need a
insta
quick
wall,
kill to make this actually count. The wall's going to at least temper the pace for a
insta
second.
smoke, good
The smokes are there, they
reactions.
wanna utilize
Slow's
this.
probably coming out as
Brief
well.
moment. Tries to slide in. Oh, it's just going to be a stray shot through the smoke. Oh, that's disgusting from Attic Upton. Takes them down. Spike still, however, going to be planted for RRQ. See how they try to defend this now.
The retakes have been solid though from Footballists, but this time trying to get over-aggressive, overextend towards CT, and they get the fight they want. But the trade's still so good from Footballists.
Get the triple stack. Templeton will be able to take another one
Nice.
down with him.
Nice,
3
nice,
members left
nice.
standing. As Foot will be able to
Chat,
go ahead and
am I
counteract the Stinger
right
fight.
or
Crash
wrong
decent,
in
so
thinking that these
rifles
two
gonna
have
be coming
swapped
through for RRQ,
roles?
but they need to get something on the board here
At
soon.
least in this year, because I know that Mr. Valen used to play smokes. But then I felt like at home grounds, Attic Captain was playing smokes, or am I wrong?
They've been upgrading the rifles. The economy is so well
They have?
situated. Cracks already on 7.2.
I think I'm right.
5.8 towards the Sage out. You got the res.
Yeah, because I
onwards,
thought
got a
Attic Captain
lockdown
was
there,
normally
they've got a lot going
smoker.
their way, and it's these retakes
And
again
kind of they
just
both were in the
hammered
twin
with.
teams.
So well composed.
At least at home
Always
ground, I'm
not
pretty sure those two had
overextending,
swapped
which is
roles.
something
So
we
I wonder if they've
question with
perma
some
swapped
Turkish
back,
squads. They get very aggressive, hyper aggressive, and when you have a player that can pop off, sometimes
or
it
if
looks
it's
really
just
good,
on
right?
this map.
But right now the composure is sitting really nicely.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on
Dealing
it.
with the site takes coming out from RRQ that have been pretty deadly. They have been posturing towards taking some of these rounds.
What is this, tech pause? Because I think someone just got told off for talking.
Need to see a bit more involvement though. EJ Flipshider at the moment, sitting there, killless. Still 1 orb away, so maybe the game plan as they have this timeout rolling is going to be
Okay,
try
no.
to get Flipshider either over to something,
Yes.
an orb, set him up for some kind of elimination, get that Rolling Thunder online, and use that.
Yeah,
to
someone got
break
told
through
off for
the
doing
site.
something.
Honestly, give me a nice lurk. Give me something like that, because again, you have been getting the spike down. You have been doing really well in that regard.
Yeah.
You've been getting into those post plants. Give me something on the back line. Be disruptive. See what you can achieve in this. Again, we have been seeing that late positioning coming out from the rotations, though. They're not completely vulnerable to it, but I'd love to see a little bit of pressure to be disruptive towards it.
I mean, you're mentioning those lurks. Tebathol, he is the king of it on this team. I mean, he's the reason reason why you saw them be able to take that breeze away.
It looked like they were arguing with each other. Yeah, I like the little split screen thing they do. It's good. It's good for the coach cams. Okay, let's see. RRQ managed to get another full buy, this time against a full buy. Money's kind of getting out of control, so rough start for them. They have to kind of win this round, and they got a lot of ults to go against here, so yeah, this is going to be really rough. We go for their CMB default. Taking it for free. This is what's really important. This orb right here is going to be ult, so that's ult, and we do have a big rotate after that, so I'm pretty sure they call it as ult, and then we're having a lot of people that are ready for this, in case they do decide to just straight up exec.
They have to know that it's Flipshider, the one manages to get that orb. Should fully expect that he's got the
that's
rolling
what you get for
thunder,
spraying.
and he hadn't gotten the orb. Well, he's got the rolling thunder now.
Feels like the first pick without a trade that we've had in a while. This is the perfect start for RRQ to potentially, I guess, oppose the narrative.
That looked kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. So this is nice. They put a person here. They put a person here ready for the reaction to punish if there's a reaction. That we wall across over towards C, so that creates the question that they might have gone back a site, and then we group up and go towards A. That actually pulled a pretty heavy rotate in terms of the Sage going over. So this has been a really nice round from RRQ so far. Keep an eye on the Neon. They actually are going over towards B. Damn, they're really everywhere.
Pressuring towards that B site. This could be good, especially with the ult now in effect.
Res goes in, Omen up. We get a 5-on-5 and the ult goes in. So
lockdown is in. It's just around the corner.
Where's the plant? It's been doing this sometimes. I think the plant's yeah. That's an important jewel. They are sticking this to go, and we get half. Ult goes in. They know that it's half though. Okay, they dealt with this pretty well. This was a nice round. Good thing for RRQ was they got 3 ults out of them, right? No, just 2. Just these. Just Res and just Killjoy ult. So played it pretty well. Used their own ult into it. But again, they're going to need to win a few more in a row to kind of break this economy fully. And we do see FUT bring out the op as well here. This was a good round though. Yeah, like in terms of just defaulting around the map, this was great from them.
So again, lovely time to stamp their authority.
Kill through the smoke definitely helped.
On Footballers getting too much momentum beside them. But we noted the economy earlier. It was healthy. We're seeing the operator coming out now for Footballers.
Yeah. On Kiwi as well.
Knife goes in. Knife hits no one, so that's an instant rotate.
Surrendering the C site. Let's see where he decides to creep back up. Smoke is there. 3 people getting ready to push in. It's going to be Lear off the rip. He just continues to hold the angle, utilizing that pillar. Making sure that he doesn't have that line of sight and doesn't get blinded.
All the smoke's being invested so far from Footballers Fallen. Just about getting one back on now. Looking for that execute towards that B side. Let's see what the hold's looking like though. Moj is here, and you can see
that's good at least. They managed to set off everything. Knife goes in towards C, that doesn't hit anyone. They create pressure over towards B and then insta hit C. Dude, now RRQ have kind of like stabilized. A lot of their rounds are looking great.
So if they have to do a last-second adjustment, they can. They don't have to worry about it. And now they're just shoving Kiwi off these angles.
This is such a huge duel here.
As that paranoia comes across, Maj is going to find Flip.
Wait, were we planning out in the open?
Now left somewhat unattended to. Spam comes in. They're looking to try and offset the timing here, playing back in ahead of this spike sword down the perfect flash. Great work from Krax. Swings in on, and now just one left standing in a 1v3. 20 seconds. This would need miracles to make happen.
It would be a monstrous clutch if he could pull it off.
Yeah, they kind of had to go for the safer plant here.
From Waterfall. The odds are definitely stacked against him, and now he's only got 12 seconds. Pushes up, will find one. The upshot whiffs. He needs to either take the fight or go for the plant. Doesn't have it. Tries to swing out, and of all things, it's a classic.
Okay, again, I like how they manipulate the map here. I like how they manipulate a lot of the rotates. I thought this was really cool. Just the ending here, right? They didn't really stick the landing in terms of this.
Some sort of purchase for RRQ. I want to see what they go for. There will be some missing elements here, but this time super.
Yeah, they had to go a little bit further to get a plant here.
Through the smoke, just perfect, and Krax making the most of it. Again, individually, I have to say it, we've been waiting a long time for the Turkish scene to have that team to really look good together.
Still managed to get out of bye. We have one pass in the count, so this is an important round for them in terms of econ. Do they have to win this? Otherwise, this is going to be crazy to try and get back into this. And again, pretty much so far in terms of how we've seen this map has been attack-sided.
Pretty fast push up here into B. This time, Killjoy Util fully dumped over towards C, just given that RQ have been widely swinging
So
over
they
towards
get
that
all
side of the
A
map.
control and they aggro wall here.
Not getting too much of anything out
Wall
here.
gets
Just
broken.
taps through that smoke. Mr. Fallen just praying for a stray headshot again.
And I like the adjustment though. We do see the Killjoy utility now invested towards the C site. Kiwi's starting to get a little
The
bit more
neon
confident as well,
off,
exploring
gets a
the map,
shot,
seeing the value of this.
insta-rotates.
And these individual fights just not favorable towards RRQ. They're not making any benefits on these.
Yeah, this was a
isolated
this was
exploration missions. Now slowly building
for the
towards
big
A,
round
it's
that
just
they were
going
doing. This was a
nowhere.
little bit
crumbly round
disappointing.
This time, unfortunately, not making any of those rifles find footing.
They did good
So now
though.
exactly flip side, what are you meant to do with this? You've already got one player sat super deep towards the back of the way. That's going to be Kiwi.
Yeah, Kiwi did pretty good here. 3? Okay,
And it's
nice
done.
run from him.
This is lovely work from Footballist. I like these adjustments. I like these mid-round changes they're coming up with. This looks really solid.
I would have liked something a bit. Again, I liked those 2 rounds that they did back to back. Like that, I felt that was really good. And then this one was just very individual. Maybe they weren't expecting the op.
After pick for the side of Footballist.
And that's dreamy stuff for a player like Kiwi. You give him these individual fights one by one. He's being hyper-mobile on the map too, which is great. I guess it works kind of nicely with the Neon, just swiftly getting through towards the sites, but really well implemented so far, quite safe with how he's playing.
Thoughts on Reyna, again on the right. We're in just a meta where I think everything can work. Obviously, I would prefer other agents, but if you have like, if you have someone who's like really skilled and like really good on Reyna, you can definitely make it work. I've always been like super open to Reyna. I think the flash is pretty good now as well. It got slight buffs, but in terms of like other agents, there's definitely more agents. But you can definitely you can make everything work at the moment in this game where we're at.
Overdrive at the ready for EJ. Being able to get a thrifty, I think, would be such a big momentum swing for them. If they could pull it off here, that's going to really put some wind in their sails. Give them some confidence.
Really nice burst towards the site. They are... Oh, no way! The setup again! They just aren't getting this pin down.
Yeah, they're having a real rough time
entering
over towards some of these sites.
Okay.
Okay.
He's
got the neural depth, but now he's gonna
they get insta-shut down. Nice ult. Damn. This was a good low buy from them. Hit some shots.
Even with EJ dying right off the rip to those nanoswarms, Elmimore says, get in the backpack, I'm carrying. 3 fantastic shots from him, but unfortunately, it is a double ult commitment there at the same time here for RRQ.
And this is one of those frustrating rounds too, because you feel like, oh, we're just on that verge, so close by. Forcing a fair amount of utility out of Footballist, forcing them to invest that ult from Kiwi, trying to playing safety net on it, because it started to get out of hand there. But again, it falls short. It's still just
this was their map pick as well.
In,
Holy hell.
Once again, over towards A.
But it's Kiwi who finds that first kill. Typical able to trade 1 back. Paranoia going to go crashing across. As he swings wider out behind Rubble. Yeah, he will fight out of Captain.
So yeah, with the wall, you can jump over it, but the plan is that there's a slow there, so it gives you time to swing off it. Okay, dude, what a round from the Omen. Still not done. 2 on 2.
Clean as well. Loving the work in this round. Cracks back to the wall.
There's an orb if they want to get it and get Omen all right, but yeah, this might be the play that decides it from Mr. Fallon here.
And RRQ have paused for thought here.
The wall's still blocking, but it's getting ready to dissipate. Jump up over the top, finds one.
Potential ace.
They want to get a second round on the board. He's got the spike. He's tipping across, gets himself into C.
Potential ace. Could get a bit better plant than this, but it's not too bad. Where are we going? Going up here? Oh, okay. Oh.
How does he position in this? He has a little bit of freedom to play with, but that is now gone. He's heard him.
Okay, here's the door.
Does he actually aggro swing this? It looks like he's thinking about it. He's considering it. Knife goes out. He's happy to get hit by it as he goes for the fight.
Holy hell. That's unlucky. It was a really nice try. Yeah, Chad, they needed this so badly.
But you gotta say, try and take a 1v1 duel against Turkish players in clutch.
Yeah, Hypuck was in chat earlier. He's feeling pretty sick.
Again, so close. How many of these rounds are down to one player now, like getting on the site, getting the plants they need, the brawls they need, and it just slips away?
They're right on the cusp of being able to rack up a couple extra rounds. I mean, heroic moves there from Tebatol. Just need a little bit more from the rest of the team. And you do have to keep in mind that these are three very unknown players on the global stage here in Elmi Moore, and as well as EJ. They don't have that much experience, and they're very reliant on the
We're
guys
going
to
for
be
everything
fighting
now. The
to
attack
get
judge is
themselves
out on the bonus.
mentally prepared for a tournament of this caliber.
Instant Omen Flash again. Instant Omen Flash is great on this map. Then combined with a knife, yeah, no one's going through
I'm
this.
seeing great things from them already. This is wonderful news. Fallen though on an island still. Oh my God, the van!
Oh
The
my.
van! The utility work
Tell
is
you what,
divine.
handled it
Support
well.
Systems are there, and RRQ
He handled
are
it
in
really well.
tatters.
Unfortunately, it's just a little bit late. That swing off the Lear. They don't get themselves in there. They don't get that punish, and they allow for Mr. Fallen to be able to stabilize and find those two crazy kills. Push out.
Nice timing on this one as well.
Again, trying to get himself into a position where he can get.
Chat, this one might be over pretty
fast.
fast.
Continues to hold the right angles, and now it's just Tepatol with a judge.
Not gonna lie, it's an odd comp for this map.
See what he can do.
Temptation just a few steps away, but
But FUT have
that
been
step may as well have been
pretty
miles
good
at
at the
that point.
moment.
Grax shuts it down, and sadly for RRQ, close but no cigar. All of these times we're seeing it 9-1 now. The scoreline is
just a low buy,
drastically
trying to
in
take
favor
their
of
chances
Lotus.
with this one.
But this is the one thing I will say. Seeing the veto, when I saw
They were just trying to
Ascent being
capitalize
banned,
on the
I thought,
Reign of
what
Flash,
the
that's
hell
why
is
they went through the
Lotus
money.
doing? If you know any Turkish Valorant, that
They
was
didn't
their
have much
mainstay,
util
their
into it.
stronghold, one of their
Do
best
double
map
pause for
building
RRQ.
ever. Always
Double
good,
timeout,
always
sorry.
competitive. If they've been back
Yeah,
in the
this is
lab
looking
and reworking map pools, reworking everything,
It's
we could
not
see
good.
a resurgence here for Footballist. Again, hard to take context. This is still that round one game essentially in the Omega bracket, but as it stands, they've come out swinging.
I mean, it must have been working for them in scrims. And again, even though I did that video kind of like insulting EG's comp on Haven, like it would have been working. It would have been working for them in scrims. So I get it.
Certainly not out of this set yet.
No.
But they need this timeout to do wonders for them. They need to get these last two rounds on the board for themselves, because this is the second time out as well, Lauren. They're throwing it down, trying to see if they can make something happen. And then that's kind of just the coach casting the players out to see in the second half, saying, well, unless footballs have to call something, I won't be talking to you again until after this map.
Yeah, and I think for Footballists, they are living large, right? They have everything favorable to them. The ults are
It might be the same as the GE, where it's just like the slowest start ever. Maybe. Bit of hopium.
On anything they couldn't have asked for a better debut here. I think maybe correcting some's opinions or predisposed notions towards Footballists, but for RRQ, it's a little bit of a stun coming through, leaving them a little bit in trouble here. Now you're starting to see Footballists getting a little bit more aggressive,
I like this.
exploring the map a bit more. Seeing Fallen set into motion here. Nice little flash over towards C, but it's
Damn,
clear.
they
know now
flashed and
exactly
everything,
what's
so they
coming.
really thought they were
They
going
shouldn't
over
sit accordingly
towards
towards
C
this. It's
here
a
in terms of
different
FUT.
look for sure, but
Maybe
again,
because there was no
haven't seen them
presence
make
over
progress this
towards
far. Okay.
A, so they wanted to do their
This
retake
should
of over
be a
C. I
competitive
like
round.
this.
Yeah, this time footballers don't
Again, I
have
like that they were
heavy
proactive
stack
after the pause as
defensive
well.
setup over towards
Knife
A,
camp
so
goes
RRQ
in.
themselves
They
in
see no one here. You can
relative
keep the
ease.
Omen. We're going to be able to have a rotate.
Half
So
damage as well. Did force the heal out.
this is going to be good for a breach ult.
Gonna be the rolling thunder perhaps out onto the side.
Nice wall.
Decide to hold this one. The fault line, however, still manages to
Oh, he didn't
cleanse
use the
it.
breach ult?
He's,
Okay, now the breach ult.
He's got everything. If he gets a kill, I'm done. Okay. The man is hold. Oh my God! The TP. And
Oh my
body
goodness.
Spray as well to boot. The lockdown still into play. They have to evacuate and make it quick.
They can just cut over
The
to
frustration
EJ
spray
finally goes
maybe.
well onto Cracks. And now the spike will just be ushered in. Kiwi.
Mr. Fallon probably watched that ult on Ascent yesterday. Right, the one in heaven was just like, yeah, everyone's sticking Omen ults. Now it's my turn.
Huge favorable numbers.
Watch this.
That operator tricky to bring into these right positions. Let's see if Moj can find some success maybe, but again, they're not being given anything. RRQ are going to hold on to this with both hands. Desperately trying to at least claw a second round.
Nice round from them, and all they had to do really was kind of default, like early on. They didn't do anything too much early on, just default, wait for them to take control, and then they walked out over towards A, so it was pretty nice. Trying to play more reactive in terms of what FUT were doing, because they were being very proactive over towards A.
The creep around here from Elmore, and he's got him.
Really nice.
Or Angel ult, yeah.
Well, you might not be able
Dude,
to
that was
do
fun.
too much denting to the economy here, the side of footballs, especially given that it's the last round. You can also get that one extra charge over towards the neural depth, which is just 2 away. Right now, it's looking like that's going to be maybe one of the more useful ultimates that they could possibly get in this final round of the half. Frustration being taken out there by Tepatol, spraying down against Mr. Fallen. Look now to see just how they're going to be able to make this a 9-3 and then believe in some curses. Dagger off the top, only catches
Pretty
one.
much the same again.
Cyber
Just
cage up.
playing way more passive, not taking as much control, waiting for them to do their A, and now they're going to kind of pop out of this. Are we going to breach flash, or are we going to wait for this smoke? Okay, just camera out.
Nearby, however, didn't quite catch if that connector door has been destroyed yet. It has not.
A little bit of a pace change though. RRQ slowing things down this time. We haven't seen Fubbles particularly put off by this though. They have pulled the rotation from Kiwi, so he is present on the A side, so this could be really quite good towards C as it stands. But again, this is no
Okay, this is good
discredit to
though.
utility. That
A lot
has
of
been
pressure
the
over
line. He's
towards
been
C. This way, I
doing
get
serious
3
damage,
people
offsetting the
going
timing,
back,
isolating
looking like
fights
we can hit
really
over
well.
towards
The
C.
blind time
And
rotations,
dude, they
because
don't
right now
actually have
he is a
any
mile
ults in
away
terms of
from
retake, so
anyone else.
this might
As
be
it
another
stands,
one for RRQ. Let's see.
should have the go-ahead aside from this utility now.
Nice
They'll
stun.
slow them up, fault line.
Oh, the
Does
paranoia.
Connect. He pulls back to the back of sight. He's going to try to get out of there. Looks like he will be able to do so. We should just have this 5v5 for the attempted retake now. Assuming that they can get the spike down. It's good damage out on the cracks to begin. 7 HP. Mr. Fallen going to be picked up. And here goes Tepatol on
nice
a nice
shot.
little lurk around the back. Does get spotted by an alarm bot.
Dude, they
Still
never
not
look
playing yet,
comfortable
though. Moj
when they're trying to
Kiwi in
plant.
combination.
It kind of
It's
looks like they
2v2,
haven't talked
15
about
seconds.
planting on C.
Where's the spike going?
Keep an eye on the neon. Can just spike, can just plant over towards B.
Again, wants to get himself in a spot where he can potentially catch some people off guard. Heard the slide. Kiwi should not be ready for this, but he is. The swap to the Phantom, absolutely.
Okay, need a bit of a hero play. KO's low.
Now the 1v2, so much pressure. Give them that gateway, that slither of hope. The first.
Oh my goodness.
In the back, Kiwi keeps footballers.
Yeah, this
for
one's worrying.
success.
Chat, they
10 rounds to be
when they
etched on
took,
the board.
they never look comfortable planting here. I don't know why they haven't been trying to. There's 2 rounds so far, right? When they've got over towards C, they planted here, they got wrecked for it, and then they wanted to plant in this corner,
We have the hope from here that they have
like here.
strategies set up. But this was definitely not what they were looking for. So close, this very easily could have been a 6-6, a 7-5. Just getting it right to the knife's edge, but unfortunately haven't been able to close them out.
Chat, they wanted to try
Football is
plant
certainly
here
turning
as well.
heads here at 10 to
But like
2,
a lot of
but
teams
there's
are planting
certainly more
here.
to come.
So unless they've been getting spammed in their practices from this angle with like Guardians or Odins or something, then I don't know.
That's right. That's a Star Wars reference.
No more references.
You stop it. Okay, Balla. I have to be very real. Coming into this game, I wasn't sure what to expect from footballers, but what I'm seeing is fundamentals. What I'm seeing is solid, and I'm liking what FUT Esports is bringing to the table.
I think there was a number of really good examples of how they're approaching multiple holds on that first half.
I think the new agents introduced to the game creates a fresh experience, or do you feel it's more disruptive and negative to the game? It's definitely good for the overall game. It keeps it fun. Like Zoomers have the attention span of just the lowest thing we've ever seen. Like attention spans have never been as bad as they are, like ever, pretty much in history. So it's good to carry on having a changing game. In terms of trying to stay competitive and consistent, like it's very hard for the esports itself. So there's that side of it. But I also think that that's part of the fun, coming from a game that never used to change. So I personally, I like it. Like personally, I like it. But other people will have different preferences.
You were talking about, sometimes he'd be holding towards long. As well as that, he was able to really quickly pivot in the mid-rounds.
Boomer talk. Dude, I've seen people try and like, some kids can't even like watch films and stuff. Like an hour and a half without looking at the phone is too much. That's when it gets to crazy levels.
Because he is having an incredible performance thus far.
Yeah, and I think it touches to something that Lauren said on the cast, right? This feels like the most prepared I've seen a Turkish team come into this, and I think that's the reason why Kiwi's having such success.
Yeah, this is exactly what you'd want to see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You find movies boring? That's crazy to me. Oh my goodness. Like just all of them, just as like a blank statement, just any film. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, We certainly
That's such a
can't
sick blank
underestimate
statement. I love it.
RRQ's power at this point in case they do come back. Maybe there's a flip or a switch they can flip, right? Something. Give me a little hope here because, again, this was their map choice, so pulling that into context, getting 2 rounds here, it's not the best.
Okay, gotta do some dopamine detoxing.
Okay,
Instant Omen Flash this time from here. This clears all of this. Let's see if RRQ can get a pistol, otherwise this is gonna be real fast.
Give them a try, man.
We want to see a close series.
I can't believe
That's
it.
what we want. The more rounds, the better. So I'm hoping that RRQ can step back into this one. Already some early pressure applied over towards C. Ellie Moore getting tagged up just a little bit. They don't have that Sage to go ahead and heal him up. Now that they've done that, they're going to swing over. It's just Emin right now in the B site. He's been noted over towards that connector door.
Nice shot.
Trade though. Spike now down. Let's look at the retake potential. Lots of pressure coming through that A connector.
I was going to say, are we going to see the frenzies take over here?
To trade so effectively, EJ is still alive. Let's look at the timing here. Perfect work. The flash came through on the other side, but he still made the most of it.
Yeah, not going to be a full
frenzy
flash by
mania.
any means, but it's just enough to get the job done. As EJ just wreaks havoc now.
1v3 does have a frenzy of his own though.
Low HP players
Oh my
to deal
God.
with, and he deals with it so perfectly. A 3K to close it out.
Oh, the only hope, their only hope into the actual map itself completely taken away.
It's just giving them hope to take it away. RRQ, that's good.
Pansy, what's going on here?
That could have been the gateway, the stepping stone, the first rung on the ladder, and it get crushed by one man and his frenzy. And footballists, yeah, that's the okay. this is crushing now for RRQ. I think this one maybe focus on what you can achieve here, but that next map has to be good because that Red Bull clutch was nasty.
So now RRQ though.
Heavy lockdown. Money's crazy. They're so far behind that they have to try and do anything. They go for the force buy. That is the Sentinel down. That's a free site. Keep an eye on the double flank, and there's someone watching it, and they have the Killjoy turret. And again, this Killjoy chat. See this Killjoy turret? If you ever want to play ranked, is the best Killjoy turret. It just spots all 3 angles, and you can literally just start lurking the whole. I'm telling you, chat. Killjoy on this map is so fun. Put the turret here, and you can just lurk forever. Just bait everyone. It's unbelievable. Tell him to go as 4. You stick as the 1.
All the reaggressing members of RRQ going to be coming from that defending spawn side. Pushing out of Hall, holding here. Fallen finds one, Templeton taken low.
Damn, this is holy hell. We've seen some in terms of this half of the
look at his speed run on Lotus.
Compared to the alpha bracket, right? We've had some real one-sided affairs in the Omega bracket.
And when I wrote down my little notes coming into this, I was looking for being able to
10 chances for this one.
Cleanly for either of these sides. That,
10 chances. Really the buy is pretty bad. Bulldogs main it. Oh boy. Mr. Fallon's trying to finish it with a judge. That means we're going B.
All of the stuff that we kind of harp on about. It has been just poetry and motion from Footballist here, and RRQ have been shut out. The final go of things, if Footballist are able to convert now, the pressure is mounted, and they are looking towards that B side, but look at the wrap coming through as well. RRQ.
Oh my goodness. Good luck, Observer. It's madness.
The blink of an eye, Mr. Fallon's the last one standing, and he can't even get that singular kill.
It was crazy. They pushed over towards C, so they actually had the most perfect collapse in towards this area of B. So yeah, that one was madness. 10 chances down to 9. How low does this number get?
He throws out the fault line, it intercepts everybody, and then from there, RRQ just worked them to pieces.
Slimper, thank you so much.
From though, but RRQ are up for the challenge. Slowed the roll, denied that
2 months in Slug Club, appreciate it.
Able to
Thanks for the
together,
support.
Cobble together a buy here. Guardian, Bulldog, sure, but it's
so good.
Ult online for EJ as well. Any chance of
Okay, so we're gonna go get the ult. We have the backup gun. Hello.
Just
that's fine.
Tommy the turret over there and respecting those early smokes that are
oh my goodness.
There's the ult.
Who's shooting this? Who's shooting this trip?
On that one. He's up
Oh my god, he's gone past him.
Missed each other like ships in the night. They know he's a waterfall.
Oh my god. They do handle it well, but they pulled over the person from B, so that's why the smoke goes up. They get into B with this, so this is kind of nice. Keep an eye on the Killjoy. Again, just a lot of 4-1 we're going to see. Mosh can probably now go join them if they want to, but because there's players here, they might want to try collapse.
Jay trying to apply pressure.
It's a good stun.
Around the corner, they get the stun, and Tebatal's the one who finds the kills. The Bulldog mows him down, but
Mr.
Fallen
Fallen.
again, finding some nice
Mr.
shots.
Fallen
It's a headshot.
in a
Just
2-on-5
smoke 3 for him.
brings it onto a 2-on-2. We have
Where's
Killjoy
Moj?
lineups.
Where is Moj?
He's lobbing
Oh
nanoswarms
my
in. He's
God.
got lineups for days.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is insane. I thought Moj had lagged down or something. He's a mile away.
Oh
onto
my
a
god,
dead
Mr. Fallen. Okay, this is how they end it.
numbers.
Jay had lineups from outside A for
Unbelievable.
this.
Close it
That was
down.
nice.
Now there's something
Mr.
we haven't
Fallen
seen on Lotus quite
actually
just
managed to
yet.
pull the
Moj
2-on-5 into the
playing
winnable
back,
round, and yet
getting those
I'm so
nanoswarms
worried.
perfectly
I'm so worried
placed
for
on top of the
RRQ.
spike,
This
forcing
is
them off.
strong.
They can't even get it to half.
But you think if that went any other way, considering Tebatal